The world over, we are expected to get educated, get a job, get married, and live happily ever after. If you have enough money, then we give back to society. But here in Brekusu, there's a young lady who is challenging that pattern. She is saying that even though she's in school, she will still give back to society. This is the Onga Photo, and we're here to celebrate Grace. Grace with a New Dawn organization. She's changing the lives of young ladies like these who could have gotten pregnant, but because of a New Dawn, they are becoming beautiful young ladies. Yes, this is the Onga Photo in Brekusu, proudly brought to you by Onga, Mama's Helping Hand.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
My name is Grace Amponsa. I run a project called A New Dawn in Brekusu, located in the eastern region of Ghana. I named it A New Dawn because what we do is giving girls a start. So we are trying to lighten up their future. Dawn is the beginning, before the sun comes out. So what we are doing is helping these girls to approach the sun little by little, and their lives become brighter and brighter.
So parents across the world pay thousands of dollars and thousands of cedis to put their kids in school, and they expect us to learn. But sometimes some students stubbornly enough decide they do not want to do that. My lady here is one stubborn example. She was sent to school to learn, but she decided to do what? Learn and also work on top of that.
Yeah.
Do social entrepreneurship.
Yes.
She decided that apart from being in school at Shesi University, she wanted to help her community, Brekusu to be precise. So today, we are here, the Onga Food Tour team. We're all the way here in Brekusu. Beautiful. This place really is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, you guys are hidden in what, hills and mountains, greenery. It's just a very lovely place.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are here, the Onga Food Tour team, to talk to this lady, a very young woman. What's your age again?
23.
23 years young, not old. She has finished school, she's doing her national service, but she decided to take a chunk out of her time to contribute to Brekusu, help the young ladies to learn, help them know to avoid teenage pregnancy and many others. That's the reason why we are here. This is the Onga Food Tour right here in Brekusu, proudly brought to you by Onga, Mama's Helping Hand. So on the Onga Food Tour, there's always magic. We have a lot of ingredients, components, and today I'm seeing some eggs here, some plantain, and I'm wondering, what are we cooking? Madam, what are we cooking?
So we are cooking in kontomire and then cooked ripe plantain.
Oh, that's what we are doing.
Yes.
Why did you decide to do this one?
In kontomire, it's liked by the people of Brekusu, and then they do eat it a lot.
Okay.
So, and we are in Brekusu, and we should do something that they love.
You have a very special ingredient, which is beans.
Yeah.
And I wonder why you would introduce something like beans. Why is that?
I think last week, my mother prepared in kontomire for me, and she added beans.
Oh!
And it was really, really good. So
you like it?
Yes, I decided to add it. Yes.
How do we start this?
So we are first going to prepare the inkontomire in here.
Okay. I mean, why entrepreneurship?
I feel...
Or social entrepreneurship, I should say.
Yes.
It's different from entrepreneurship.
Yes. It's all parts.
Okay.
It's just an aspect of it because we are not working to make profit. Definitely.
Right. So the kontomire is going in?
Yeah.
Like she calls it, the inkontomire is going in. I like that.
So right now we will put the palm oil here.
Okay.
So we are going to start preparing our stew.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, so a lot of people will be wondering, a 23-year-old graduate. I mean, you did what business and business administration in Ashesi. What was school like for you?
I learned a lot of things. out of what I knew already.
Yeah.
So one of the things that Ashesi does is to have some learning goals that you should be able to do after school.
Okay. So, I mean, we hear a lot of things. Ashesi, I mean, they make sure that they build your entrepreneurial, spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're looking at building ethical leaders. I hear that, used a lot. Is it true?
Yes,
I mean,
it
the
is.
image that's projected out there, is it true?
Yes, it is. And you sign on an honor code. During exam, you don't have invigilators. So we trust that if you are copying, someone should report you. If you copy in class, then once you get to the top, it's very easy for you to steal.
You become a corrupt official.
Yeah.
So there you have it, Ashesi contributing to the Africa movement agenda, making sure they train and also put on the market ethical leaders, ethical entrepreneurial leaders. Amazing stuff, amazing. So after this, what else are we going to do?
We are going to put in the tomatoes.
Okay.
And then we add the pepper.
Oh,
to it.
interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, I mean, speaking about what we have here, I realized that the meal we're preparing here is very protein heavy.
It's very healthy.
Very balanced meal.
Yeah,
Oh.
and we'll encourage people to eat in kontomire more.
Lovely.
At
I mean,
home.
not just that. What Onga is trying to do is that if you're at home and you're cooking, do not cook the normal fast meals, the rice, the noodles. Make sure you prepare some local delicacies.
Yeah.
So
This has to boil for a little.
Okay.
while.
Okay. So now, the passion or the reason why you actually got into social entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
How did it start for you?
I came to Ashesi to get a degree and then excel and then pass and then leave the school. But then I realized there's this aspect of Ashesi giving back, even as part of the scholarship. So I began volunteering with courses in the school.
Oh.
So I developed that love for people.
Volunteerism, essentially.
Yes, there were times when I had to reflect on my own life. Then I really thought about this. I started a new dawn in November 2014 when I was in my 3rd year at Ashesi University College. Growing up, it was very difficult for me because my mother sells tomatoes, she's a trader, and my father is a driver. I have a sibling who is autistic, so most of the income that they got went to his health needs. So there were times where I was sacked for school fees, there were times where we had to eat once a day. It was really hard for me. But then I got support from my Sunday school teachers, my mentors. They inspired me every single day. And this helped me to actually really learn hard. And also my values for hard work and perseverance. So this brought me far. I came to Ashesi University on a full scholarship. I'm doing so many amazing things, not because there was enough money, but because people have supported me. So when I came to Brekuso, I saw girls who were like me, their parents from my parents' background, and they really do want to learn. So what I am doing is to help them become more confident, to see that they can achieve their dreams beyond their circumstances. So we are teaching them to become more resilient so they can use what they have to reach their dreams. What if I didn't have all those people to support me? I wouldn't have been here.
I like the point you made. You actually examined and reflected.
Yes.
Like they say, an unexamined life is not worth living. Yeah. And our pepper's going in. Wow, this is looking good. I mean, so we're still cooking with a lovely lady here. She's breaking some. What are we doing now?
So we are breaking the eggs into the agushi.
Mixing it up.
Yes.
I think we would add it to our boiling.
Yes, we will.
Okay, nice. I mean, in a society as we have it, we don't usually get people speaking positive things into our lives. We don't get mentors who, for example, encourage us to learn and learn hard. Why was everybody trying to make sure that they uplifted you, they pushed you to become, the best version of yourself?
I think they saw that I could do it.
So obviously we would want to appreciate these people and also encourage, I mean, those out there, our friends, our families. If you see a young lady, a young, boy, in school, they're struggling, you're doing well, make sure you sow a positive word into their lives. Now, Grace, I mean, I have onga or chicken, stew, 3-mix, classic, and everything. What are you going to use? Which one are you going to use today?
I'm going to use the onga shrimp. And
okay,
then
I have one here for you. How many? 1 or 2?
I would use one. 1.5. Actually.
1.5, no problem, okay.
And yes, and that will be it.
So like I was saying, if you're home and you're cooking, like Grace is here cooking gracefully, make sure you use some onga. You can choose the chicken, the stew, the shrimp, the 3 mix, or anyone that you want. Now I want to know about you, your project. How did your project start?
I moved to Brekuso with some forms, came down the hill, and then started moving from house to house.
Are you serious?
Yes, that was what I was doing. Then I met the catechist.
Okay.
A few years ago, I met Grace. She came to Presby Church, a student at Ashasi, and came and tried to bring a club purely for ladies or girls. So when she brought this idea, I thought it's a very brilliant idea. So she explained the detail of the program and we welcome it. So in the course of time, I gave them the apartment, the place where they meet. So Grace started it by bringing young girls together to groom them by giving them some kind of teachings on adolescent and how career guidance and other things. So I saw it to be a very good move that she was doing. So I encouraged her to do it. And also I advocate to parents and other stakeholders to come on board so that they can also push their girl child to be in the club so that they can have a bright future.
He told me that he was going to gather the girls for me, so I didn't have to go house to house.
But I mean, what was your objective? What was the plan for you starting? What did you want to achieve?
So what I wanted to achieve was that in the long term, we want these girls to achieve their dreams and become what they want to become. In a short term, we want them to make maximum use of their resources. We want them to excel in school. We want them to become very confident. And I would say that when we started our program, there was this girl called Cecilia. She couldn't even talk. She couldn't do anything. But as the program rolled out, we had programs that she actually unleashed what she had. Right now, she said one of her talents is public speaking, and she's spoken some poems in our programs where we have large audiences, and these girls are really becoming very confident.
I'm a first and me bana kwa zile ano ontimi kasa de pamise ontimi kasa no what brofuso.
Girls should be able to make grounded decisions at whatever point. So if you are going in for a boyfriend, you should know why and the consequences of your actions.
That was a very well-grounded objective to have.
Yes.
I would almost call it inspired. Okay, interesting.
Majority of the girls, once they go into very difficult situations, they tend to look for an easy way out.
Like even give up.
Yeah, sometimes they even give up, and some of them do not have the support from their parents. So they need that support. They need that someone to talk to.
A very young woman, 23 years of age. I mean, trying to make sure that people, you more or less like people lean in. I mean, trust in the system, society. You know, work with people who would encourage them to make positive, decisions. Interesting. But I'm sure it wasn't all rosy when you started.
No, it wasn't. I was then in 3rd year.
Okay.
I remember I had to come down the hill sometimes when I even had papers to write. I walk down the hill and walk back up because I didn't have money.
Oh.
And I used to do it every single week. I used to meet them twice in a week, Saturday and on Sunday. And sometimes when I get back to my room, I have to just sleep till like 10 p.m.
Because you're tired, you're exhausted.
I'm exhausted before I even start doing my assignments.
But I'm sure your friends back in school, some would wonder, why is she stressing herself?
Yeah.
Why is she focusing on your books?
Yeah.
Why are you going out there helping people who probably don't even need your help? So what kept you moving on?
This statement that I always said to myself, that
share with us.
If the people who were supporting me or were looking up to me gave up, what would I have done? Right?
Wow.
I just can't give up.
All right. So speaking of persevering, we're still persevering in our quest to cook a very special meal that is special to the people of Brekusu. Yes. Yeah. Boiled white plantain with some inkontomre, like she calls it. So what are we doing here? What are we doing?
So we are going to add the agushi.
But this is not just agushi.
Yes, and the egg.
And the egg.
I don't want to add the fish now because it might get lost in the stew.
It will dissolve.
Yeah.
And get lost in the
in the stew.
So agushi is going in.
Yeah.
It's going in. is starting to look good. Akuntumre is also, I'm sure, coming nicely along.
And it's going to stay in for a little while.
So, in terms of the milestones that you've achieved, I mean, what are some of the positives you've had?
Recently, we had one of our girls who participated in a STEM camp by the Visiola Foundation, and her team won. So it's really making an impact in their life right now. They see that they can become who they want to become. Recently, we also have one girl in senior high school that we supported before she entered school, and we provided her with provisions, and she calls us to say that she's really doing well. She's even pulling out A's in her school, and she's doing home economics. It's really inspiring for us to see some of these stories.
Formerly, the girl child in Brekusu, teenage pregnancy was on the high rate, and other STDs like syphilis and other things were on the high rate. But coming in to educate the girl child in this aspect, you know, I've reduced the rate in that aspect. And I believe that because of that, education has become the priority to every parent. So the girl child is now empowered to be in school to learn so that they can also get their future bright. Yeah.
A bare library. I'm a complete library, but Ogusua or Dimujuma. I will break us a chromo. And as well, I'm a addition to me, Akoso. There was school, but the library. And this is the library project, my school for almost school, but to me, and yes, I'm going to be able to me alcohol. I could see a day. I'm a boy.
Niaman is a man in the Bermasam, and no boyade. Would be a make us away or yet.
I don't know born or ya dear. If you man in our year, who's see dear, or sat to brofo, and may my summer so or yebi.
Ninyamon debu or to me brown tarn yade, until no case Juma de or yebi pa, and Debbie Amishumi Huna, a bona basso, and now send me two no for say. The hour ya boy and Yamman are wanting obeying, obey to me day, I am boys and any penny nana, ebeyasa.
So let's speak about the kind of support you receive in carrying out your project.
So when we started, I was funding it on my own. So money from my own pockets. I used to raise funds from friends. Then we got support from Dalai Lama Fellows in partnership with Ashesi University that supports project for a year with $10,000. So we won that fund, and we've been using it to support our project till now. And we are looking for other ways of becoming sustainable, how we can raise money without grant funding, so we can move on with our project.
All right, so we're still cooking here, but we are going to go on a short break. But before we go, I must say, I am looking, I don't want to praise myself, but how am I looking like?
You are looking excellent.
Oh my God, look at me. I'm looking excellent. But I can't get to see of Odini Homeware. I appreciate it. But then, when we get back, the cooking will continue. And then we'll be telling you something special about this lady. This is the Onga Food Tour, proudly brought to you by Onga. Mama's helping hand.
Ilelele.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
Onga.
I want to be a dietitian. Engaging myself in boyfriend-girlfriend will not impact in my life. So I have to forget about it and join the new dawn.
There's many teenage pregnancies in this town, and the program was to educate girls on sex education. So I joined it to prevent myself from getting pregnant.
In our meeting places, we learn about entrepreneurship, how to come up with your own business, how to keep our environment clean, and using the waste in our environment to make a product. And we are in the process of making a school bag, using a pure rubber to make a school bag.
First, I was not confident. When you asked me to do something, then I'll be hiding. But since I have joined this camp, I have improved.
Madam Grace has done a good job in imparting confidence in me and my fellow friends.
We have to achieve our goal in life. So we have to learn hard so that we can pass our B's.
Advise my fellow peers to avoid teenage pregnancy, bad peer pressure, and focus on their education. That will help them.
I like the way she advises us and the way she talks in public.
I think Madam Grace is a good person and she cares for everyone, not only herself. Thank you, Madam Grace, for giving me this opportunity. At first, I was very shy. I don't know how to do presentations and other things, but Madam Grace have impacted me.
Madam Grace, God bless you and your family.
Now, A New Dawn is transforming lives right here in Brekusu. Young girls who could have gotten pregnant have been saved somewhat by her intervention. I mean, they're now learning, they have better self-confidence and basically picking up some entrepreneurial skills. What are we doing now?
So we are draining the water out of the inkontomire.
The kontomire is ready. Straining. We just added the beans to our stew. I wonder how this is going to turn out. Okay, it's looking interesting. So very soon our kontomire is also going to
Go in there.
Yes. And then our plantain will be boiled and then we will be done. So I'm seeing my avocado is here. We've not used it yet. The kontomire is ready. When is the kontomire going to join the rest of this?
Like in a minute.
In a minute?
Yes.
So before it joins, I mean, what in terms of your vision for A New Dawn?
So our vision is to transform every girl into an asset for Africa.
I know a woman who will love to work with you. Her name is Anita Eski. She just loves things like this. So I mean, you're talking about the importance or the need for us to
educate,
make sure that girls become assets for Mother Africa. Why is that important for you and you don't?
As the saying goes, when you educate a man, you educate an individual. When you educate a woman, you educate the nation, in the sense that when women are healthy and they can make healthy decisions, they give birth to the men and the girls. And then they make healthy decisions for them as well. If a woman is healthy, she's going to take her children to school, going to make sure that they are strong and fit. There was a time where we organized a session for the boys as well.
Yeah, but yes, I mean the key focus for A New Dawn is we put our girls and make sure that they become assets for Africa. So now I think we need to boil our ripe plantain.
So we are going to put water in here.
No problem. So I mean, if you're watching at home and her vision, she has a grand vision. I'm wondering, how do you expect to achieve this grand, bold goal?
So we can't do it on our own.
Okay.
We can't.
Yeah.
We need people who are equally passionate to help roll this out.
Okay.
And we hope that people who are equally passionate about this program will be interested in rolling it out in their communities as well.
So our plantain is here, and like you're saying, I mean, you have a grand vision, and you're saying you can't do it alone on your own. You need what? People with equal passion. So you would want to move out of Brekusu.
Yes.
Have what? The New Dawn project
in other communities as well.
Communities spread out across the country.
Right now we have one at Ashoman Estate in Osbet Senior High School.
Wow.
And
you're already branching out.
Yeah.
So in 5 years' time, where would A New Dawn be?
In the future, we want to see A New Dawn extend to different communities in Ghana. So we are working on this through our website, where people will become ambassadors who want to roll out the program. Then we give them the materials to roll out. So one of our vision is to see A New Dawn in very different areas. Another future vision that we see is to help these girls gain scholarships to enter senior high school, which is what we are working on, trying to look for opportunities for them. Because once they see the opportunities, it's very easy for them to work hard towards whatever that they want to achieve. Yeah. And our vision is basically to transform every girl into an asset for Africa.
So now let me look at this. This is looking lovely.
Yeah. We are trying to boil it a bit because of the beans.
Yeah, it needs to be.
It's a bit hard.
Okay. Now, speaking of your parents, I'm sure, I mean, what's the reaction from your mom, your dad, your siblings you know, to your project, what you're doing?
So they are very excited about it. My mom especially. I remember one time she had to cook for some of our girls to go on an excursion.
Wow.
And she's very supportive. Every time she's asking me, "Auntie, girls no, I was saying."
Yeah.
My father will say, "Hey, auntie, unkolano, sisi adena moye."
Wow.
Like they are
So,
really
I mean,
interested.
You have like a very interested and passionate support group.
Yeah.
More or less. So I've never been excited about a project like I'm excited about your project, A New Dawn. I mean, essentially making sure that kids that could have gotten pregnant, young ladies, are now on the right path just because they've, you know, encountered a new dawn. That's awesome. So we are going to go for a break. Everything is right here on the fire. Our stew is ready. Our ripe plantain is boiling up, and then we will get to the eating part. Yes, this is the Onga Food Tour, proudly brought to you by Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Yelele.
A little helping hand will go a long way to get your meals tasting really delicious. So season your cooking with Onga for that delicious taste and irresistible aroma that will get your loved ones looking forward to mealtimes.
All I have to say is a big thank you to Brekusu, to yourself. I mean, this is looking great. It's been an amazing day. And I think your organization is doing a wonderful job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Please continue. And I don't know if you have anybody to thank.
Yes, I have so many people to thank.
Like who?
Ashesi University College for giving me the opportunity to be able to start this project and to be supporting me. My volunteers and my team members, they've been awesome. And the girls who have allowed themselves to be a part of this journey.
And the girls, yes. So it's time to taste. All right, are you ready? Ready or not? Here we go. So we have what, kontomire stew.
And then
mixed with some beans.
Yes.
Garnished with some avocado. I'm gonna dive in it. Thank you.
Thank you for enjoying this food.
So, I mean, this tastes so rich. My taste buds are alive. Trust me.
Wow, we are grateful you enjoyed your meal.
I'm also grateful to you.
Thank you.
Yeah?
And thank you, Onga, for the opportunity that you've given us.
And I'm also grateful to Odinneho, who's clothed me very wonderfully. This has been the Onga Food Tour. This meal has been great. And like she's saying, we should make sure we empower our girls so that they are assets to Mother Africa. Thank you also for watching. So this is the Onga Food Tour live in beautiful Brekusu in the Bri, proudly brought to you by Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Yay!